Hi, welcome back, everyone. We are getting into the midway point of the afternoon here at the Delt Day of Giving 2023, Forging the Future. We're live here at 10,000 Allisonville in Fishers, Indiana, the Delt HQ, if you will, here at the central office. And I am joined once again by a special guest and my supervisor, Tony Vukusich, the Chief Experience VP and Chief Experience Officer of Delta Tau Delta, which we'll talk about a little bit more in depth, but the first joint role between fraternity and foundation. And so at first blush, tell us, what is a Chief Experience Officer?
Yeah, thanks, Vince. It's great to be here today, and happy to share a little bit about what the Chief Experience Officer role is all about. My position, as you indicated, is new within the enterprise and started back in October. And the idea behind it is really to unify the lifelong Delt experience. So from the time you join Delta Tau Delta throughout your entire lifetime, working to create continuity in that lifelong experience and provide opportunities to be engaged with Delta Tau Delta, not just as an undergrad, but post-graduation, as a volunteer, as an engaged alum in whatever part of the country that you live in, providing ways to connect through our marketing and communication. So my role encompasses a cross-functional team, the education and experience team, the alumni engagement team, the advancement team, marketing and communications, technology. So really all the threads that come together to make a cohesive experience. So really excited about it. I think it's a great way for us to grow Delta Tau Delta.
And you've touched on teams, and we've seen that folks are collaborating and cross-pollinating more than probably ever before between foundation and fraternity. What are some of the fruits that have been bared from that thus far and that you're hoping continue to bear from that?
Yeah, we're really excited about that increased focus on making sure that there's more to offer post-graduation. We had a really great a meeting where we discussed how important that is with both undergrads and alums present in that conversation. And the theme that really came out of that was, we want there to be more. And so we've heard from alumni around the country and certainly around the world who say, I want to be engaged. How do I do that? What opportunities are there for me? So as we go into the summer and into next year, we're going to see an increased focus on engaging Delts of all ages, whether that's through our newly established Clark Council for young alumni who are engaging with the foundation, through regional alumni chapters, events for folks to come out and participate in. You're going to see more of that coming in the future months.
Exciting stuff all the way around. Again, we're joined here by Tony Vukusich, Chief Experience Officer for Delta Tau Delta. And Tony, as you've transitioned to this role, as we talk about these teams coming together, what was the original motivation in consolidating some of these teams and the thought that went into that?
Yeah, so one of the primary objectives of bringing some pretty strategic areas together was to provide more consistent resources. So, we have our education and experience department who are, they're under the same umbrella as marketing and communication. So we can make sure people know about programs and there's that direct line of communication and collaboration. Same thing with our donors, being able to connect them directly with the folks who are doing the work and delivering the product, if you will, direct to our membership. And so I think that opportunity for collaboration and teamwork really drove that decision-making process.
Exciting. You also touched on opportunities for folks to get engaged. Mm-hmm. Certainly we want to talk about today, the Delt Day of Giving. What are some are probably more obvious than others, but what are ways folks can engage in a meaningful way today on the Delt Day of Giving?
Yeah, certainly there is opportunity to make that gift to a fund or to an initiative that is most important to you. deltsgive.org is that the landing page for that. And there, outside of making your gift to what's important to you, There are ways to be engaged, whether you're an undergrad or you're an alumnus. You can, as you heard earlier, we're always looking for great volunteers to share of their time and their talents. And we have many chapters who would love to have additional alumni support. We've got many committees within the fraternity and the foundation that are looking for folks to serve on. And as I mentioned earlier, we're looking to revive that alumni chapter structure. And so if you're in an area where you feel like an alumni chapter could thrive, we're looking to connect with you. So those are just a few of the ways that people can be involved.
That's awesome. And you've hit on this a little bit, but even looking beyond today, opportunities that folks can really engage with the fraternity.
Yeah, I think those opportunities are endless. We've had a really great response from folks who have a specific skill set and are willing to say, hey, this is what I'm really great at. Is there a way to plug that in with Delt? And so we would love to hear from you if you think that what you have to offer could be valuable to our membership, whether that is an undergraduate member or an alumnus, whether that's in an official volunteer capacity or a project-based volunteer capacity. We would love to plug you in.
Fantastic. And to end on an uplifting note, on one end, what's something you're really looking forward to within the organization, and anything else that you would like to share here with this platform on the Delt Day of Giving?
Yeah, so definitely looking forward to the increased focus on providing skill sets to our members through our personal leadership and professional development initiatives. I think that's really exciting. It's a place where Delta Tau Delta can provide or meet a need that's going unmet with our members. And so I think that's an exciting time for us. And if there's any message that I can share today that would be, Delt is for a lifetime, and there's plenty of ways for you to continue that experience. And so we're excited to engage with you in some new ways. So hope you'll make a gift. Hope you'll encourage others to do the same, and let us know if there's something that we can do to help you be involved.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you joining us here today.
Thanks, Vince.
Deltsgive.org is your landing page. That's where you can go to make your gift today as we continue to trek forward toward the $100,000 mark today during the first part of our Delt Day of Giving. We'll be back at the top of the hour at 3 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll have some executive leadership in a Zoom room. We'll have that link out on social media for you to be able to plug into that and ask your pertinent questions and learn more about what's going on around the organization. But again, thank you, Tony.
Thanks, Vince.
We'll be back next hour here on the Delt Day of Giving 2023 as we forge the future.